Good morning. It is 7:45 on your Friday morning, March 27th. We are in the start of the weekend, Taran. 7:46 at Facebook Live. It doesn't feel like a Friday because normally you'd be like, oh, what are you doing? You know, like, are we going to head to the mountains or to the beach? Or you can't do any of that right now.
Yeah, not much, you know, just try to make the best of it, you know, go outside for a walk or something like that around the neighborhood. And the weather's going to be perfect for that if you do have plans like that. Personally, I plan on barbecuing tomorrow just to kind of pass a little time and eat some good food. We'll see temperatures very warm the next few days in the upper 70s to low 80s. Can't rule out an isolated shower this afternoon. That's mainly to the north, maybe along the North Carolina-Virginia border, but even that chance fairly low. Again, only 20%. High temperatures near 80 for tomorrow. Temperatures even warmer in the low to mid 80s. I will tell you this, though, along with the warmer temperatures, we're also going to have the humidity increase. So it's going to be a little bit on the muggy side the next few days. Another small chance of an isolated shower or two on Sunday. And then the rain chances do go up by the middle of next week. I think Wednesday looks to be the next decent chance of a widespread rainfall. And as the rain chances go up, the temperatures will come down. We'll see our highs in the mid 50s by Wednesday. So roller coaster temperatures there, but that's to be expected as we head on through spring.
All right, we want to start with the latest facts around the coronavirus outbreak. And the big headline is stay-at-home orders go into effect across the Triad tonight. Now, these orders impact all of Guilford County, Winston-Salem and Graham residents. Forsyth County officials are right now drafting a similar order. Stay at home means you should not leave your house except for essential items. That includes picking up food at a grocery store or a restaurant, going to the pharmacy, or heading into work, but only if you're considered an essential employee. We know there are a lot of questions about this. WFMY News 2's Alma McCarty went to officials to get answers.
Across Greensboro, High Point, and the rest of Guilford County, people want to know, what does this stay-at-home order mean for them?
Anticipated there being a lot of questions. This is very new for everybody, so people have a lot of legitimate questions about how this impacts them.
Robin Keller, clerk of the board in Guilford County, is part of the call center team working to get all these questions answered.
I think the biggest question that sort of surprised us is a lot of people asked if they need a piece of paper or a permit to travel or to go to work. You do not need any documentation or papers to come and go or go to work.
Others were more specific, like, does my business qualify as essential?
Some of those questions we just need to work through our policy committee to make sure we're all understanding with our cities and make sure everybody is of the same opinion of those based on what those particular companies do.
One consistent question, where does the construction industry fall?
Construction is covered as an essential function. That was our primary group calling today.
Keller said while they might not always know the answer right away, county workers will do all they can to get you the most accurate information.
All right, speaking of the most accurate information, we're trying to make it simple as you figure out what the stay-at-home order means for your life. You can text the word STAY to 336-379-5775. We'll send you a link to our story online with the information that you need to know. Again, text the word STAY to the number on your screen for more information. Well, the orders come as the coronavirus outbreak tops 600 cases in our state. That's after more than 1,200 tests. 2 deaths in our state are linked to the virus. We'll get new testing and case numbers later this morning. We're also expecting another update from Governor Roy Cooper and the coronavirus task force today at 4. You can watch that right here on WFMY News 2 and online. Well, today the House will vote on the $2 trillion relief bill to help everyone impacted by the coronavirus. It is expected to pass, and President Donald Trump says he will sign it into law. It includes a one-time payment for most Americans, help for businesses, big and small, and expanded unemployment benefits. President Trump's administration hopes to get the money to Americans in a matter of weeks. Well, multiple Triad malls and shopping centers will close tonight as they try to follow city orders. Haynes Mall, Four Seasons Town Center, and Friendly Center are all closing at 5 o'clock tonight. Haynes Mall and Four Seasons say essential businesses have the option to stay open, and restaurants can do delivery and takeout. Customers need to call mall security to get inside if they're doing takeout. All right, it's Friday. We need some joy. It's been a busy, crazy week with all these developments. I mean, just think 3 weeks ago, we were talking about this only being on cruise ships mainly, and now we're here where the United States has more cases of coronavirus than China and Italy.
Yeah, this is that exponential growth that we were talking about. It'll start small, but then it will grow very quickly. And now that they are able to give more tests, you're getting more results, and it's really jumping pretty fast. Unfortunately, we are again just hoping that we can flatten the curve. People do what they're supposed to do and try to limit their interaction with other folks, slow down the spread so that our medical facilities can handle the
Yeah.
cases, and then we'll get on the other side of this hopefully soon, but only time will tell at this point.
Well, I'm glad that you're here, Taran, because
Mm.
you were made for this next segment. It's about joy, right?
Yes.
Bringing joy to others, and we've all needed some lately. So we've been asking you guys to share what makes you happy. I asked on my Facebook page and got some great responses. What brings joy to you? Teresa Adams Thomas says, "Hi, my husband just retired yesterday from working 30 years. I am joyful. We are both still healthy. Thank you, God." That's great news, Teresa. Jeannie Patton Coble says, "I am thankful for my staff at Little Pink that keeps working tirelessly to give hope to breast cancer families. Such a great service that you provide." Tony Smith says, "My family I'm missing them right now due to distance, but video chatting helps." Yeah, you can find joy in that. Kim Seagrave says, "Meeting with my students on conference calls and seeing their smiling faces." Angela Hartman says, "I have time to bake more. And since the stores have no bread, I make my own." Hey, that's turning lemons into lemonade. If there's a shortage of bread, what do?
Make your own.
Make your own.
I
usually
like
make my bread like as banana bread, but
Ooh.
oh, that's good.
That's good. Yeah, I'm a big fan of banana bread. I do think, as I've said, a couple of times over the past few weeks, everything has good and bad in it, no matter what it is. And although this is overall a bad situation for a lot of folks, I don't want to lose sight of that. But kind of looking at the positives is I think this is allowing a lot of people to kind of slow down and really see what's important in life. Your family, your friends, the people you care about are paramount. And now, whether good or bad, you have a little bit more time to spend with them. And I was talking to my wife the other day about parents, of kids. You could possibly have them at home for 4, 5, 6 months in a row, and if they're school age, this might be the last time that happens before you kick them out when they turn 18. They got to go at that point. But it's nice to be able to spend time with family. I mean, I've just, even in the short period of time that I've been working from home, I've been able to spend so much more time with my wife and my dogs, and it has been such a difference to me personally. It's been good. But again, I don't lose sight of the fact that we have people that have lost jobs, and we hate that. There are people that are sick, and we hate that too. And so I'll jump up on my soapbox again that I've been on as well. Support your local businesses as much as you can. Buy gift certificates. A lot of these restaurants are doing takeout. If you have a favorite restaurant, try to go and visit them as often as possible, of course, being safe, and they're delivering, giving you the food in a safe way, and be sure to tip them as well as you can as well. All right, I'm off my soapbox on that now.
I got to tell you, Taran, you bring up great points. It's not necessarily about this fast-paced life anymore. It's about quality of life. And once you're stripped down from all of these other outside influences, whether it's sports or movies or whatever it is that takes your attention away from your family, you really get to spend that quality time with them. So it's a great point.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Time is finite. We all have a certain amount of time, so don't waste it on things that aren't important. Because if it's between jobs and family, then the job is not as important as your family. Period.
Correct.
That's just the way it is. All right. So now that I've got serious, I have to give you some good news here.
Okay.
It's turned a little bit to the weather here, and the weather's going to be absolutely glorious. If you do want to spend time, with your immediate family, maybe go on a walk around the neighborhood or something like that, or just sit outside on the back porch and talk and barbecue or something like that. That's me and my wife's plan for the weekend. We'll see warm temperatures, highs in the 70s and 80s. Small chance of an isolated shower this afternoon, and that's mainly for our northernmost communities right there along the Virginia border. Low chance. So I think most of us stay dry during that point. Another small chance on Sunday, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Then as we go on through next week, our temperatures will start to go down as our rain chances come up. By Wednesday, we'll see highs in the mid 50s. That's also our next decent chance of more widespread rain. For now, we're going to keep that rain chance right around 50 to 60%, but stay tuned on that. Bottom line is enjoy this nice weather this weekend if you can.
Yeah, I was getting ready to type an answer to Janet, who asked a question, Janet Beasley, about Davidson County. She says she hasn't seen anything about it. In terms of cases, they're reporting 4, Janet, but in terms of stay-at-home orders, the county has not made any announcement as to whether they're going to issue a stay-at-home order. Right now, again, those communities include Guilford County, which is Greensboro, High Point, and all the towns from Oak Ridge, Summerfield, all the way to Pleasant Garden. So everything that encompasses Guilford County, Winston-Salem, and the city of Graham. Also, I heard about Clemens also issuing a stay-at-home order. So outside of those communities right now, there hasn't been anything in place, but we'll keep you updated. I was typing it, but then the camera came back on, so I had to just, let you know live here and let you know what was going on. All right, so if you have any other questions, we'll make sure that we get them answered for you. Today at noon is a good time to tune in, get the updated list of coronavirus cases and what's being done to stop it in your communities. In the meantime, we'll send you probably back to work at home. And thanks for joining us. Take care, everybody.
All right, take care.